Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from the 16th of November to the 23rd, 2023. We're going to talk about love and romance and what's going on with you, Aries. Aries, your solar sun is in the 8th house, which is Scorpio. The 8th house is death, resurrection, arising from the ashes. Its ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. It also deals with intimacy, share resources, regenerating, regrowth, re-beginning, a new beginning. Releasing and building. Okay? So in love, Aries, we're going to have the moon in Sagittarius. The moon is your emotional foundation. So your emotions are kind of flighty. They're everywhere. Okay? So you got to make a decision about what's going on here, Aries. Then we have Mercury in Sagittarius. Okay, so communication. So there's some communication has to do with some higher learning, something learning how to care for someone or how to love. It also deals with balancing that with your emotions and taking a chance with that. So I pick up some of you Aries are looking for someone to commit with, and you're balancing some of these options. Then we have Venus in Libra, the goddess of love. So there's a balance. I mean, you need to balance some of these relationships out. Some of all these also has something to do with being diplomatic, using diplomacy. I'm feeling there's some here for being away in anger and things in that sort. Okay, so it needs to be a balance, and all relationships connected with that. And Mars in Scorpio, it's home base, corresponding with the Sun in Scorpio and your solar 8th house in Scorpio. So there's a lot of releasing. So there's releasing of some emotional issues in relationships. Okay, had to do romantic. So there could be some finding what you want in a relationship and ending one that you do not want to be in there. Then we have Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Charon retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, that means it's moving backwards. You're reviewing it when it was going direct. And so there's corrections here. So there'll be some letting someone go, embracing someone else. Some of you just going to hold down for a minute, but I get a feeling there's some issues that need to be developed here. And then there's Pluto in Capricorn. This is transformation. This is a regeneration. So some relationships are going to be energized again. Okay, Aries? All right, the next one is Leo. Leo, your solar sun is in the 4th house. The 4th house is Cancer. Its ruling planet is the moon. So the moon represents your intuitiveness, psychic ability. It also represents, Leo, your psychic ability. It also represents home, foundation, roots, family, security, and women in your life. And its ruling planet is the moon. So, Leo, so there's some things that's hidden, that's coming to the surface, and there's a release. Okay? All right, Leo. All right, we have the sun in Scorpio. The ruling planet of Scorpio is Mars and Pluto. And Scorpio represents intimacy, shared resources, death, resurrection, rising from the ashes, rebirth, new beginning, transformation, and secrets. Okay, Leo, we have the moon in Sagittarius. This is going to benefit all fire signs. Okay, so the moon represents your emotional groundedness. It represents, this is a great time for in love, for all Leos to trust their intuition and their hunches. Okay, you're going to be adventurous. Okay, a Sag, so you might be dealing with someone from another culture, another background compared to you that is foreign. So, Leo, look for this. So, gambling. Okay, so there may be a relationship. I'm picking up that you're putting a gamble on that is going to turn out the way you're going to be turned out. But there's some signs here that it's not going to be. So, okay, then we have Mercury in Sag. Mercury is communication. in all forms and everything. So some higher education or some reading or feeling your feelings and seeing what you're going through in a relationship that you really want to commit to, but you're afraid. Okay, Leo. And then we have Venus in Libra. It's home base. So there's some you have to balance the relationship out. In partnership, it's not working. So I see someone just separating, letting go of someone else. And I also see some relationships getting better here too, Leo. And then we have Mars and Scorpio. Mars is the bigger the force to drive the passion. So there's some issues here about intimacy here too. And something to do with sex. You're not performing right or you're not adventurous. Okay, Leo. Then we have Taurus, Pisces, Jupiter in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, and Charon in Aries retrograding. When a planet is going retrograding, it's moving backwards. It's seeing the mistakes that you have done. So there was a mistake on your foundation. So you're tearing that old foundation, and this means your sort of mind about love and the relationship is, and some illusions. Get the head out the cloud. Uranus and Taurus. Okay, there's a relationship that's going to be broken up. No, it's finished. It's been a seesaw. And I feel that then Leo's going to have some freedom, some independence here. And then we have Neptune and Pisces, illusion, a fantasy. This is not working out in a relationship for someone. And Pluto and Capricorn, this is transformation. This is rebirth. This is issues that was how you was taught about love and finance has something to do with your father, a father figure, Leo. And then we have the North Node in Aries. These are lessons you need to learn, Leo, in this lifetime. So take action. Charon retrograde. You've been wounded, but you're now healing yourself too at this time. Sagittarius, your solar sun is in the 12th house. The 12th house is Pisces. It's the ending of all the signs of the zodiac. So this is the ending of a cycle. So letting go, releasing, cutting situations. Its ruling planet is Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces retrograding. So there's a review of issues of love that you felt someone love you, or it's beginning to be a fantasy for some of you Sagittarius. It's not what you really want. It's not what you really was seeing. And so you're going to have to make a decision in this relationship with Neptune retrograding in the 12th house. So the decision is going to be fine. But you're going to look at everybody in this viewpoint, okay? Then we have the sun in Scorpio. Scorpio, it deals with ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. It's the house of intimacy, shared resources, death, and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation, rebirth. Okay, we have moon in Sagittarius, emotional groundedness, trust your intuition, okay, gamble, take a chance in love. So some of you are taking a chance with your emotions in love with someone. Then we have Mercury in Sagittarius, communicating, learning something, learning the lessons. Some people learn the lessons about a relationship, Sagittarius, that you were in, and you're not going to make it the same one. Then we have Venus in Libra, balancing this relationship out. There's a relationship that needs to be balanced out. It's too much one way. For it to survive, it has to be one, both ways. But it's too weighing over the other side. So balance it out, relationship. Mars and Scorpio, you can take the Davidic force, the passion, that energy to read this. Now, this is the sex could be good or something is not good. And so you got to make a mind up with the relationship, okay? Then we have Jupiter in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, and Charon in Aries, all retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, you're reviewing these things and correcting and making a mistake. Jupiter in Taurus, okay? You didn't speak your truth. You didn't express how you felt. Okay? And so now you're correcting it. And Saturn and Pisces, that old foundation was not what you need to be on. You had to build on a new one and stronger one. You had to set boundaries and get out of illusion. Uranus and Taurus, seesaw. So some of you have been in a relationship with seesaw going up and down. You want freedom, independence. Okay, Neptune and Pisces, illusion of a relationship. Some of you in a relationship with illusion. It was infatuation, not love. Okay, Pluto and Capricorn. Okay, transformation, rebirth, going back. Okay? Something to do with your father and how you taught about love and relationship. North Node in Aries, the lesson to learn in this lifetime, action. Chiron in Aries, retrograding. You're healing yourself, Sag. You're healing yourself. And you're learning not to make these mistakes again.